So there's going to be a series of videos over the next few weeks dealing with Atic Atac. Atic Atac is a game from 1983 from Ultimate Play the Game, and yeah, I wanted to do a remake of a game, and I decided to choose Atic Atac. So we'll see how this goes. The first thing we're going to take a look at is the actual game itself. So of course, that all happens after the fade. Here is the game of Atic Atac. Basically, you play this little character here, and he has to get a set of keys that allows him to escape the haunted house. And you have to avoid things like the mummy and sort of other creatures that spawn. And basically what I want to do is I want to take this game and then recreate it on modern hardware. So that's really what we're trying to do today. And so you can see that you've got to collect like keys. So you get a yellow key, a red key, and a green key. And these open the special doors. So we got all that there. We have to describe all these rooms. All these rooms have got graphics associated with them. I am going to cheat, and the way I'm going to cheat is I actually have a program I was working on years and years ago that I wrote in WinForms, and I'm going to use that to describe the rooms, or at least get the data from the rooms. It's not perfect. You notice that up over here there's actually a mistake in some of these. This one up here, don't know if you can see that in the video, but it actually comes out in the room describer. So I'm going to create backgrounds for each one of these rooms, and I'm going to start making the game. So yeah, here is the website that I get my data formats from. So this is icemark.com. You go here and you get a list of data formats for each ZX Spectrum game. So the one we're interested in is we're interested in Atic Atac. But there are other ones here. There's one for Paul, which is the professional adventure writer program, which is I actually had, and I made a couple of adventure games when I was a kid. It was really cool. Great way of getting started. So that was the kind of type in adventure games, you know, Go Get Lamp, that kind of stuff. Which, by the way, is an excellent documentary. Get Lamp. And yeah, so they have other data formats in here, but like I said, the one we're interested in is Atic Atac here, and you see that the Atic Atac data format is really neatly laid out. It describes how, this is the pseudocode for describing how each of the screen types data works. And so what I did was I took this information and I created this program here, which that's basically what it does. And you can see that it loads in a binary dump of Atic Atac, and I seek to this position here, A982. So if you look here, it's A982, which is screen types data, and this then contains all the information for each one of these screens. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rewrite the program, which doesn't really do the job that I wanted to do, and it is going to take all of those and then create PNG files for each of the rooms. Now, I know that the size of window I want a 1024 by 768 window, so I am going to make all of these images 768 by 768, and then that gives me the nice big size there. And the reason why I know that's the good size is because my graphics are going to be 4 times the size, and the ZX Spectrum is 256 by 192, which if you multiply by 4 gives you 1024 by 768. So perfect screen size. And what we'll do is we'll center it and we'll make it a nice graphics down the side for those of all y'all playing in 16 by 9 or 16 by 10 monitors. So yes, that's I guess that's the sort of general kind of game plan of it all. So the first thing we need to do is we need to write a program that rips off all these graphics, and we're going to do it from the actual data stored inside the program as it was when you loaded it from tape into your Spectrum's memory. So yeah, and we're going to use this bit of code here, and this bit of code actually works out as this section of code here. If you want this, comment and let me know if you want me to upload this code. I can't upload the binary data. You'll have to get that yourself. I will put a comment in the code though that basically sort of says, you know, need to get your own binary data. What I did was to get a file from somewhere. I have the game, so I don't feel like I'm breaking any rules here. I have the game. It's just I don't have the version of that. I then used Spectrum emulator and saved raw memory from 0 to 65535. And that's really what the binary file contains. Is it's 64K of bytes. So from 0 in memory to 65535 in memory, and that's what that binary file is. So what I want to do is I want to take this information here, which is actually, I'll show you what happens, is it actually draws it out onto the screen, which is not ideal. So if I change the index value of this to, I don't know, 4, you'll see that we get a different screen. Change it to 6. You see that we get a different screen. So what I want to do is I want to basically rewrite this program, and all it will do is it will just generate those values. It will generate PNG files for each of the room types, and there are 12 room types, well 13 room types. So there's 0 through to 12, so there's 13 room types. So for example, if you want to get this room here, room number 9, all we need to do is just change that to number 9, and we get number 9. So you can see that that is this one here. Okay. And we're going to leave it as white because what we can do is we can apply the different colors, and we'll get the spectrum palette as well, so we'll make everything look kind of nice and shiny. So yeah, actually I could probably just do this all manually one by hand, but whatever. So this is get rooms, and then we've got parseline data, and then we've got the paint. Describe room. What I could do is I could do index plus plus. So every time you click on it, actually let's just do that. It's probably quicker. And then we want to clamp that to 13 because there are 13 screens. So we're going to clamp that to 13, and then that, and so we got this down here. We're going to save that room there, and then we want to invalidate this picture box. And the reason why we invalidate it is because we want it to draw again. So if I open up File Explorer, debug, you see that we already have these rooms in here. So I'm going to delete these rooms. These images. I'm going to come back to this in just a sec. So I am going to click on start. So here is our first room, which is not the right size, not the right one. We want it to be index 0. So let's try that again. So I want, this is our first room, second room, and so on. So our last room should be, whoa, stairs are wrong in that one. I think what we might do is we might flip those two. Yeah, I think I might use Photoshop and flip that one there, because that seemed a bit too wrong. And you see that, I mean, these are really nice. So you could have a nice little neon glow on them and things like that. There's that one there. It's actually really nicely designed because you're looking at it from top down. you get to see this perspective. It's actually a really nicely designed for. I mean, this came out in like 1983, and they were thinking about all these kind of really cool shapes and things. That's the final screen. I have no idea what that is. I never ever got to the final screen. And then there's the trip down memory lane type screen there. So that's us. We now have all of our screens. We didn't really need to do that much to the program. The only thing I had to do was basically just add this click event. And now we have all our images. So you see that we've got room 7 and room 8. Room 7 and room 8 we are going to have to fix because room 7 is a bit of a disaster. But they line up quite neatly, so the door here should line up with the door here, I hope. Or we're going to have to do different doors for different rooms. I think we're going to have to do that for this one here, but we'll come to that when we get to it. So, okay, so that is our rooms then. So this is our broken room here. Now we could try and fix it. We could, try and add our we could try and fix it. Or we could cheat because it's the exact same room as that, but it's described the other way around. And you see that these lines here match up nicely with the lines there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a duplicate of this. Duplicate, remake copy, and then I am going to, where's the free transform, and then I guess I want to flip horizontal. Is it flip horizontal horizontally, or is it flip vertical? Flip vertically. Okay, there you go. So we can get rid of room 8 there, and then we can get rid of room 7 because we're going to, and you see that that actually fixed quite a bit of things. This was wrong as well. So I am going to do, we're going to export this to, we're going to export this back to here. So I'm going to do File, Export Legacy, and then we're going to save that as a PNG. And we're going to save, and we're going to save that as room 7. Replace, and now we now have the rooms are now all perfectly in sync and everything looks great. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up if you liked and thumbs down if you didn't. If you didn't like, then please leave a comment below. And we'll see you next time where we'll be talking about the actual data format of the original game and then how we're going to read that in and then convert that to our own internal format. So until next time, thanks very much. Bye.